Good morning, viewers. This is Essay Atori, first and last name, no nickname. And I'm making this video to help some people out. As you can see, I'm on the road. It's a lot of snow. Speed limit on this road in Houston, Texas is 75 miles per hour. Well, you got folks going 30, 35, 40 miles per hour at the most. I'm going 30 miles per hour right now. And I was in Dallas last night and I drove through the snow all night since 11 p.m. It usually takes me 4 hours to get out to Houston from Dallas. But I've been on the road since 11 p.m. last night, and I'm just now arriving in Houston, and it's now 7:52, almost 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm still on the road. I still have probably at least an hour and a half to get to my final destination, which would normally take me probably 20 minutes if there wasn't any snow. When I was in Dallas all last week, they had a massive accident. There was a massive accident on the Interstate 35. It's on the news, where cars lose control on the snow and just ram into each other. 18-wheeler just ram into each other. And it was just a crazy pile of cars just ram into each other. I mean, I was surprised they actually have the live video of the event as it happened. And unfortunately, they confirmed 6 people died in that crash. I was originally born in New York, and I moved down to Houston, Texas in 2015, the summer. And I just fell in love with Houston, you know. And also, it's been a minute driving on the snow like this. You know, it snows a lot in New York. So yeah, I definitely don't miss the snow. But it definitely is like an advantage coming from New York to Houston, where it doesn't snow much, and now it's snowing. And I've had to drive in the snow before. I had to deal with snow before and getting stuck in snow before. You know, you just learn from those experience, and it definitely comes in handy. You know, living in Texas with a whole lot of people that are not used to driving on the snow, and now there's snow, and that's why the accident rate is high, because people don't know how to deal with this stuff. So I'm making this video to help my fellow Houstonians and Texans out and give you a few tips on how to drive on snow. I mean, I was literally on this highway all night, where the snow was constantly coming down, inches by inches building up, and I'm still on the road, and I'm still going, I'm still being safe. So how can you be this person that could confidently get on the road at any time while it's snowing? Which is not a great idea to get on the road when it's snowing like that. But if you do get on the road because you have to, I feel like I had to, because I live in Houston and I was only down in Dallas for work. And last minute, they're like, oh, you can't come into work because of the snow. I mean, I'm not going to sit out there in Dallas for what? Another couple of days to see what happened, or weeks. I mean, I'm pretty flexible with my work, so I'll be able to go back to Houston and find something to do, and, you know, take care of my business instead of being out there stuck in the middle of snow and not being able to work. Because I'm sorry, I'm just a hustler. I like to keep that money coming in, so I'm just gonna drive all night And like I said, the time is almost 8 o'clock, and I actually have a shift that I start at 11 o'clock when I get to Houston. So believe me, I actually did stop to get some sleep all night. I got about 3 hours of sleep, and then of course I jump back on the road, and here I go. Okay, so tip number one: visibility is limited when it's snowing, right? And then visibility is also limited when everywhere is just white because everywhere is snow. So the first thing you want to do is be visible because you don't want to run into someone because they can't see you or you don't see them, and you don't want anybody running into you because they can't see you. So you want to have your headlights on, but you don't want to have it on high beam. Believe me, you do not want to have on your high beam when it's snowing because you only see the snow when you have your high beams on. And I'm saying this out of experience because I literally drove all night, dark and snow everywhere. And then when you have your high beams on, you're gonna see nothing but the snow coming down. When you have it on low beam, you could see the road. You can't see further much in front of you, but you can't see right the few feet in front of you, and that will lead to my next tip. So you want to be visible. You want to use your low beam and possibly your emergency signal lights. You want to turn your emergency signal lights on for more visibility, so somebody could spot you if they're coming from behind you, and of course they can't see so much in front of them, and that will help them to be able to spot you. So light and being visible is the first tip. Now, second tip is your speed. You have to drive extremely slow, and extremely slow. I mean, I'm driving on a highway right now, and I'm only going 40 miles per hour. And the speed limit on this road is 75. That's about half of the speed that I'm driving right now. And that's only the ideal speed. It goes up and down. It actually goes more lower sometimes while I'm driving because you get to a spot where there's a whole chunk of ice or just ice, the part of the highway that has not been plowed yet. As you can see on this video, it's only the center that was plowed at some point. You can't really tell. You could actually tell that it wasn't plowed anytime soon. It was plowed like a couple of hours ago or so, and everybody has been taking this one route, and that's why it's kind of like it looks like it's plowed, but it's not. It's not really 100% clear. So whenever you're driving on this little path right here, and it seems to be a lot of snow, like right now I'm pulling up and it looks like they haven't plowed this part, I begin to slow down. Okay, we having tumblings. Yeah. And you feel the car drifting side by side. Keep your leg on the gas slightly. There is no stopping because you don't want to get stuck. So you just keep your leg on the gas, maintain the speed. My speed came all the way down to 25, going through that tumblance right there, or those little, pile of snow. All right, it's back a little smooth because you can see the ground, but the speed is still low, and I have both hands on my wheel because I need to have full control of my two front wheels because this is a front wheel drive car. This is not a truck, so I have more of a disadvantage than that truck down there going faster than I am on the service road. So yeah, speed is a big factor. It's a big tip. You want to be going just slow enough, but not too slow where you have to where you would possibly come to a full stop if there was a lot of snow in front of you. I'm getting a lot of snow right now that I have to power through. Understanding your vehicle would be, I don't think I'll call that a tip, because that's basic stuff. Like, you really need to understand your vehicle to drive, period. Because knowing your vehicle, the size of your vehicle, what your vehicle is capable of, helps you operate the vehicle better. So I know my car. I've had this car. This is a 2017 Kia Optima LX 1.6 turbo. It's a small engine, have sports mode and all that fun stuff, leather seats. But I've had my car for about a year and a half now. I do a lot of traveling with this car. So in a year and a half, I have put about 120 miles in this vehicle just from driving highway. I'm gonna check my tire pressure right now, because that tends to be low during cold time, when it's cold. So I check on that frequently when I'm driving in the snow, because I'm expecting it to be low because it's cold. But you do not want it to be too low. All right, we're getting a lot of turbulence right now. All right, I'm trying to find the ground with my front wheel, because this is a front wheel drive car. So if you have a firm grip of the road with your two front wheel, then you're able to power through the snow. So you can see right there, I'm going along that tire lines of the 18-wheeler and the truck and the car that's in front of me also. So as you can see, I'm just throwing tips in there as I drive, because I'm experiencing what I'm trying to explain. I'm trying so hard not to make this video too long, so it doesn't bore the crap out of some people, because I'm not a fan of long videos myself. So braking is very important to understand that you do not brake when you are driving on a snow like this. At no point, okay, that's my alarm to wake me up, but I'm already up and moving. You do not want to brake on the snow. You brake on the snow and your car is just gonna slide. Period. You going downhill? Oh my God, I'm going downhill. And then you want to apply do not apply the brakes. What you need to do is let go of the gas and let your car roll. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going down the hill and I just want my car to roll. I have two hands on the wheel to control it. All right, I'm getting a little bit more snow here, so I'm going to apply the gas a little bit to get me through, because I do not want to just get stuck here. All right, so that's me applying the gas. Yeah, the car is, all over the place right now because there's a lot of snow here, and the tires are working real hard to keep its balance. I love this car for the traction control. I love it. I love the traction control. Most cars are equipped with traction control. The only car that I'm aware of right now that comes naturally with the traction control is the Corvette. So I do not. I shouldn't be expecting. I shouldn't be running into any Corvette on this highway right now, or anywhere, because I'm just, that's. I don't think it's all of them, but most of them, they're built for speed, and they're built for quick takeoff and all that stuff. So it doesn't have traction control. So make sure your traction control is on, because it helps keep the car in balance. It helps you, and that's really helping me right now with keeping my tires from sliding a lot while I have both hands on the wheel. All right, let me get to the next tip real quick and end this video, and that will be my last tip. Drive in the middle of the highway. Drive in the middle of the street that you're on, because when you're in the middle of the street, you give yourself room on the right side, on the left side, in case you slide or drift a little bit. All right, and when you do drift, do not slam on the brake because you're just gonna slide some more towards the direction that you're going. You want to let go of the brake and steer slightly. Don't steer dramatically. You will flip the whole car over if you steer dramatically. You have to steer a little bit towards where you need to go when you let go of the gas. Do not apply the brakes, and you should get back. You have your traction control on, you should be able to get back on track and keep going. I mean, the only time that's gonna fail is if you have a huge amount of snow on the road, which again, you probably shouldn't be on the road if it's that much. Right now, it's a lot of snow for a highway. I'm going 30 miles per hour right now because I have to power through the snow. I don't want to get stuck in the middle of it. So I have to go at least 25, 30 miles per hour so I can keep rolling. That's the point, is just to keep rolling. No dramatic acceleration like I'm trying to take off. You're just gonna dig your car into a pile of snow that you don't want to be in, and you're just gonna sit there. All right. So that's it. I'm gonna end the video on that note. Again, my name is Ese Otori. That's my legal name. Unfortunately, I don't have a nickname. Hopefully, I'll come up with one. Hopefully, you guys can help me come up with one. Whoever is watching this video. And I hope to make more videos because, hey, I'm not a celebrity. I'm not looking for fame, but I feel like there's knowledge out there that people need. A better understanding of certain situations like this that people need. Again, I have cars behind me, and depending on how slow I'm going and how close I feel like they are to me, I have to go on one side of the highway so they're able to get around me. But then I have to go slower because I need them to, power up a little bit, like move a little faster to get around me so I can get back on the track. Because I don't want to be on the right side or the left side of the highway. I'd rather be in the middle where I have more room. All right, so I have an 18-wheeler behind me. If they're following too close, I tend to just move over a little bit so they could get by me. I do not want to deal with somebody running into me from behind. All right, Texans. All right, Houstonians. I hope this video helped you out. And I'm going to be posting this on my business channel at Excellent Mobile Service. I'm a mobile detailer at this point. I detail cars. I make cars look brand new. Check me out on my website, excellentmobileservices.com. Phone number is 346-304-0991. About to give my personal number out. You don't need that one. All right, so you need a car detail. You know somebody who needs a car detail. You want to give a gift to somebody. Get their car looking real clean and brand new, like you just drove out the lot. Hit me up. I'm also on Yep. You'll find me there, Excellent Mobile Service. And I do the work just like I named my company, Excellent. I do an excellent job. Trust and believe. Affordable prices also. So hit me up, and I hope this video helped you out. Deuces.